Alright, good evening everybody. I don't know if you can hear my fan. I think you probably can. But welcome back to a new YouTube video on my channel. And actually I could probably turn my fan down a slight bit. I currently have a fan in my room. Because right at this moment I have a lot of warmness in my room. So getting on to the video, today we have a risk of severe weather that is currently ongoing across portions of Texas, and I can actually show you here on the Amarillo radar. We currently have a tornado warning and several different storm chasers who are out there chasing along. We have a very large hail alert near Waka, Texas, and we have a tornado warning storm northwest of Canadian. These things are in an environment which is favorable for some isolated tornadoes over there. We also have a major typhoon that is about to strike Guam. You can see there's already some rotating supercells in the way outer bands that are hitting Guam, but there's probably a Category 4 strength typhoon that is going through Guam. I think it's officially 110 knots, but looking at satellite it is probably a lot higher than that. You have DBZs that get up into 44 to 45 range, and it's not even close to the radar yet, so we could be seeing some pretty historic data to come in here. This is going pretty much right toward Guam right now. It might miss it just to the south, but Guam's going to get heavily hit, especially areas like Mesero. Looking into Chrome. I don't know why it's a black screen all of a sudden. There we go. We have another severe risk tomorrow. It's going to be across north central Texas, including a risk for tornadoes for Lubbock, Abilene, Plainview, Sweetwater, and Snyder, Texas. Damaging winds and large hail are also going to be possible. Day 3, another risk across the high plains. So we're going to be dealing with a high plains pattern over the next couple of days. Now here we go. Let's look into some of the models. Let's look at the RAP. RAP's probably going to have the most realistic look for the next couple of days, so why don't we look at it? Because the RAP does the best with moisture. It had low 60s dew points today, and we've had low 60s. So we're going to have deep moisture that is going to stay over Texas overnight. We're going to have moisture that will probably get into the upper 60s, potentially low 70s tomorrow, along the warm front in north central Texas there. Then moving into Wednesday, it looks like severe weather is probably going to be on the rise again. Maybe Montana, if we take a look at forecast soundings up there. Yeah, Montana is definitely going to be in the realm of things for severe weather. Also looking at Texas as well, getting into some severe potential, but we'll go into the details more on that in a bit here. So let's go to 500 millibar for Tuesday, May 23rd, and we have a weak little disturbance here in central Texas. Probably a weak low pressure system along with this, but not very much low level shear. There probably will be some tornado threat that'll build in toward the evening hours, toward 7 to 8 p.m. 25 knot LLJ builds in. Looking into forecast photographs, they do appear to get larger, especially along the warm frontal zone. In north central Texas here, we can see the photographs get a lot larger, but we probably still won't have the biggest tornado threat. I wouldn't be surprised to see a hatched hail risk go out for this day. Pretty classic look for some HP mega hailers type deal. As we get into the afternoon, looks like the warm frontal zone will take a box sounding along this thing, and let's observe this sounding here. So we have a little bit of warm nose at 850 millibars or so. We do have some solid 3K, and we have steep lapse rates indicated by the rather thick thermal profile, so we're probably going to have some very strong atmospheric instability. This photograph here supports the potential for large to very large hail, and the thermal profile also supports that. A tornado or two are possible given that there is some curvature, and probably will have some very cool storm structures as well to come out of this day. Looking into the next day as we get into the afternoon, it looks like the southern plains are probably going to be relatively quiet, potentially New Mexico heating up here with hail and potential for some structure. As we get into the north central plains, we can see Montana is probably going to be the main area to storm chase on Wednesday, but I don't think very many people are going to be up there except for the locals. Not a lot of shear, but it's going to be pretty much low-level driven wind shear. And as we get toward the evening hours, the low-level shear should drastically increase, and it does. As we get towards 0Z, we can see the low-level shear really takes an increase across northeastern Montana, leaving you with a little bit more streamlined vorticity. Overall, though, your middle-level flow is not very strong, which is going to be a limiting factor for overall more organized storms. As we get even further out and look at the 18Z NAM, is what we'll look at. We can see that there will probably be, again, another severe potential day on Thursday. There's just going to be so many broad-scale systems. There's this system that's going to be parked over the northwestern United States. It's going to continue to kind of slither kind of this way or this way. I think it's, I don't know, probably eastward. It's going to continue to slither, and what this is going to do is this is going to bring a broad area of middle-level flow over here, and there probably will be some embedded disturbances that more regional / global models won't be able to pick up that probably will enhance the flow in the upper levels. We can see a pretty strong lower-level jet is in place for Thursday across the northern plains, so it looks like anywhere from North Dakota down into Texas is going to be in play again. Looking into north central Texas, probably looking at more of a hail day for this one. As we look even further out, we can see, looking at the 0 to 3 kilometer UHI or EHI, this is basically a composite kind of saying, hey, where's the severe weather potentially going to be? So we can see there's going to be daily chances of severe weather really throughout the week. Friday is going to potentially be a good day. Colorado could be in play on Friday. We'll take a box setting there. Showcases some decent potential for some wind, hail, and structure. Maybe some tornadoes in Nebraska this day. We'll have to see. And looks like really there's going to be severe weather potential from the Texas Panhandle up through the Dakotas and Montana area, with it slowly moving eastward as we get into Tuesday and Wednesday, and probably weakening some. And then we can see the southern plains starting to heat up again as we get toward Tuesday potentially. And we can just see the pattern's just going to stay active. There's going to be a lot of days where we're going to see severe potential. Probably will cool off eventually. As we get into early June, and then we'll probably see another revamp. We'll probably see the northwest. We'll probably see the northwest flow pattern start to take shape later in the month. But yeah, kind of looking into an overview since I haven't uploaded in a little bit. At least haven't uploaded a proper video. Around the last time I uploaded a video, we had a wind event across Kentucky with some very large hail and a couple tornadoes. We had another more lower end day. Then we had some tornadoes in Wyoming and Texas like a few days back. And the next day showcased some hail and wind. Then we had a rare significant wind event in Utah, and it's been pretty slow. Yesterday there was a tornado, or actually landspout in Texas, but other than that, it's been pretty slow these past few days, so not too much big severe weather has been going on. Thank you for watching, to all those who watched this video, and I'll see y'all in the next one.